Our correspondent Benedicte Paviot is live for us in London. Benedicte, what have you got for us?
Well, these are the elections that were never supposed to happen, and the Prime Minister Theresa May said that again and again, and indeed announced her future resignation on Friday. So is she about to break another record? Are we about to witness the worst result for the Tory party ever in EU elections? Both the Conservatives and the Labour parties are expecting a very difficult night. The Brexit Party, extraordinarily, only founded 6 weeks ago, yes, 6 weeks ago, looks like it's going to be victorious. That is certainly Nigel Farage thinks he's going to get a very big number of MEPs. And I think if I had to summarise it in a sentence or two, we are going to witness the further polarisation of opinion in this country, ultimately between Remainers and Leavers, because we're hearing that the Liberal Democrats are doing extremely well. Could they be second, right behind the Brexit Party? The Greens, we're being told, could do quite well. And what will this mean for whoever succeeds Theresa May? So far tonight, we have got 8 candidates who have put their names in the ring to replace Theresa May. As we know, she's leaving. Well, she's stepping down as Tory leader on the 7th of June. Officially, that race is only due to start on the 10th of June. And really, the polarisation there, Boris Johnson started by saying he was prepared on the 30th of October to leave without a deal. So this is a very extraordinary night, and 73 MEPs will be elected, will probably sit, but for how long, in Strasbourg and in Brussels.
Indeed, Benedicte. And I think we ought to point out elsewhere in Europe, of course, manifestos were published for the various parties. There was campaigning for many, many weeks. It was all very last minute in the UK, of course. Can we say that this European election in the UK was really a sort of another referendum on Brexit?
We can. We think we can. Let's see the result. But I think a lot of people have treated it that way. Of course, EU elections in the United Kingdom, as in many of the other EU member states, are often a protest vote. They have consequences, but very different consequences. They don't change normally a president or a prime minister. But clearly, if the Brexit Party, as we think and as polls are predicting, exit polls as well, the Brexit Party does extremely well, what are the lessons? What are the consequences? Will any Conservative leader or candidate to become the next Tory leader and Prime Minister feel that they have to very much adopt quite a lot of the position of Nigel Farage? Will it entrench and make more likely a no deal? Will the Liberal Democrats, if indeed they do very well, will they try and have more with another party, Change in the UK? We don't know how well they'll do, and the Greens. Will that encourage Labour, that has really been officially its policy is to have another consultation? But many people, if Labour's going to do badly, it's because many people perceive that their policy is not clear. So will that make the Labour Party more likely to be more public and more vocal about having a second referendum? One last thing. What has happened this afternoon and this evening is that the Labour Party has been saying in lots of media interviews and making it known that it will do everything it can to have a vote of confidence or no confidence in whoever becomes the next Tory leader. So we could have a new Tory leader and a new Prime Minister by the end of July, as is the objective of the Conservative Party, and that person could fall, that government could fall. So a very turbulent time here in the United Kingdom, and it would seem, if polls are correct, an extremely divided country.
A very uncertain picture, as you say. Thanks so much, Benedicte Paviot.